Welcome to Active's EU Tweets of the Week. Speculation about Eurogroup top post. Across the EU, racist statues are toast. And Brexit is back like an unwelcome ghost. On Tuesday, Mario Centeno announced that he would not seek a second mandate as Eurogroup president when his tenure ends on 13th of July. Cue frantic speculation about who would replace him. Diego Velázquez is backing Pierre Gramegna, saying we have been too long without a Luxembourgish in a top job. Andrew Duff votes Paolo Gentiloni. And Beatrice Rios pointed out that whoever replaces Centeno will have to lead the Eurozone members through the worst recession in history. And Marine Khan had just one major question for Centeno's successor. Why should your job still exist? As the Black Lives Matter movement gathered momentum in Europe, statues glorifying slave traders have been torn down from Bristol to Brussels. Much of the focus was on protesters in Bristol in the UK who tore down and threw a bronze statue of 17th century slave trader Edward Colston into the harbour. On Tuesday, Antwerp authorities removed a statue of colonial Belgian King Leopold II, reported Jack Parak. The campaign to remove all of them continues. Terry Schultz showed all that remained of another statue of King Leopold in Ikiren. And just like that, the statue of Robert Milligan was removed from West India Quay in East London. London Mayor Sadiq Khan said it's a sad truth that much of our wealth was derived from the slave trade, but this does not have to be celebrated in our public spaces. So, you want a statue? Here's a statue, tweeted John O'Connell. In Växjö, Sweden, a statue commemorates local housewife Danuta Danielsson, who whopped a neo-Nazi with her handbag and became a local hero. Finally, yet another round of Brexit talks came to an end on Friday. EU chief negotiator Michel Barnier said no significant progress had been made, which, as DG Meme pointed out, could make it tricky for time travellers. Not this again. Yes, this again. Barnier told the EESC on Wednesday, we cannot accept the UK cherry-picking parts of the single market. Oh, fantastic. Another scintillating and very helpful news cycle of cherry-picking versus president, snarked Dmitry Grubuzinski. While Damon Wake had a better idea for dealing with cherry-picking fatigue. Drink. Which brings us to our favourite tweet of this week. As Belgian bars reopened on Monday, MEP assistant asked, at 2 p.m, who's drunk already? That's it for this week. Join me again next Friday for more beers, fears and cheers in the Brussels Bubble Twitter sphere. And remember, if you want to sponsor an episode, please do get in touch. DMs are open.